We're here at Butler County Gym here. I'm here with my guy Greg, Elijah, Coach Dockery. Gonna go ahead and get on social medias, make sure everything's live and running on there. Gonna make sure those things are always up. Facebook usually takes a little longer. I have to go on here, I have to edit it, make sure it's public so everybody can watch. Hopefully everybody can hear me right now. I'm assuming I'm as close to this mic as it'll let me be. I'm actually right here in the middle of a scrimmage game. Briar throws the ball off of Kanan Vincent's foot. Kanan Vincent advances the ball. But yeah, it should be public now on Facebook so everybody can come watch. Sorry once again for people joining in. If you can't hear me the best right now, I'm in the middle of the gym right now. They're doing some run-ons right now. They're doing some 5-on-5s. And after that, they should come over here. Ty wants to come over here and talk Briar. A guy we've never actually had on here before is Trevor. We actually got to cover most of the team last year, but we didn't get to talk to Trevor. I'm really pumped about that. Trevor had a really good AAU season recently. Once again, I'll ask everybody to share and make sure everybody can come in and tune in and watch this. That's the number one way that we can get this whole community involved. And once again, I'll say it again, I say it every time. Butler County has probably the best community that I've been able to reach out to and talk to when it comes into sorts of everybody in the community getting together, coming and watching, coming and sharing. When we were known as the Wildcat Alley about 2-3 months ago, we did a lot of work with Butler County, OCAP, teams like that, when state was going on, regional was going on, district. And that's how we actually boomed in popularity in a big way. And I'm not one of those who does this for the clicks, the likes. I love them. But I do this because this is pure fun. Obviously, a lot of people might not know my main goal when I get older is to be a head basketball coach for a Division I basketball program. But another thing I love is sports media, being in this, being able to build bonds with these guys that are the pros, the professionals, things like that. So Greg hit me up last night or the night before actually. Talks about me coming out here, being a part of this, because me, Ty, Greg have all kind of built a little bit of a friendship and bond here recently, and it's a really good one. I'm good friends with Briar and Briar's family. Got to talk to Justin Caslin just a few months back on here. Ty Price finishes on 2 people at the rim. But yeah, like I said, Rebecca Cannon coming on and saying, yes, we do. You guys do have the best community. The things you guys did when it came up and leading going to state, I know it was y'all's first appearance, but I feel like you guys can make it every year and y'all would do that same type of things, those traditions. And it was just great. I'm going to go ahead and talk about some sponsors we have here. I always like to go by them. I never want to leave our sponsors out. Number one is Kayaks and More. That's our show sponsor. You'll see them on the top left. A lot of these sponsors are located in Edmonson County, Brownsville, where I'm from. But always go ahead and check them out. Kayaks and More, located on 7910 Kentucky Highway 259 in Bee Spring, Kentucky. They're a mom and pop shop that really excel in kayaks, and they have so many good outdoor needs. There's ways to contact them are listed below. Under them, it's H&K Construction, Consulting, and Management. They build homes. They do it at affordable prices. That's our guy, Alan Keppel. They do everything at a really good price. They do great houses. They're working on some stuff now. Make sure to check out their Facebook page at H&K. Patton Funeral Home is a local funeral home with locations in Park City, Cave City, and Brownsville. A good way to contact them is, let me pull it up because I don't want to lie to you guys. I don't want to misread this. It's going to be a second. We've still got some games going on. So I want to say once again, though, thank you for everyone who's actually staying here waiting patiently for these guys to get done playing in practice today. We've been here for a while. They had a basketball camp. Patton Funeral Home's number is 270-597-2136. Or contact Andre Brantley. Next is Lake Forest Recruiting Firm and Brings Blessings. Lake Forest offers part-time or full-time permanent placement for psychiatrists and psych nurse practitioners. We work diligently to find our clients and candidates the perfect fit. And then Braden Blessings is a local charity by Allison and Jay Holland, honoring the life of Braden Combs, who lost his life in 2019. Braden was a great kid, a great man. Tragically lost his life in a car accident. But they have done great things to honor his life. They did things for communities, charities, so much. CNA Plumbing is a local plumbing business located in Brownsville. They can cover all your plumbing needs at a very affordable price. Hit up Adam Coates at Craig Childress for that. Corey Colbert, Kentucky Farm Bureau. Contact insurance agent Corey Colbert for all your insurance-related needs. He is located in the KFB building in Brownsville. Perfect way to contact him is 270-597-2127. Shauna Gravel Realtor. Shauna is a local realtor who is part of the Gravel Group in Keller Williams. Her office is located in the Keller Williams building, across from the Green River Apartments here in Brownsville. Our easiest way of contact is 270-246-1329. two more here, folks. Laser. Laser is an engraving service who can make and produce just about anything. They do excellent work on hats and have made some amazing batches. My favorites are Butcher Farms. I always mention that. They were some great hats. They can always work on things like cutting boards, baseball gloves, and really so much more. Follow them on their Facebook page and contact them through Caleb Skaggs or Scott Skaggs. Last but certainly not least is our guys at Bowling Green. Sanders Radiators #1. Sanders is an automated and repair service at Bowling Green. They can work on just about anything but excel in radiator service. Contact them through 270-843-1772. Starting to get that look from my guy Greg over here. Like soon, things are going to be done. Check it out. We were here for a basketball camp this morning. I drove here from Brownsville. First time ever in Morgantown, actually, believe it or not. I've never been to Morgantown before. It's a great time, actually. You guys got a lot of stuff. A lot more nicer stuff than, well, here's the thing. In Brownsville, we don't even have a stoplight. I think I went through 4 stoplights before I even got to the high school. So that's always something cool. You guys have a lot of great restaurants, local-owned businesses. So it was cool to finally be able to come over here and see that. And as a guy who's really involved like sports with me and has been able to build bonds with Butler County, this being my first time getting to come out is actually pretty cool, pretty fun. Making sure everything's working right now on Facebook. Oof, I gotta fix those. It says Larry Starnes. Let me fix that. Oh, let me fix this on all the. Gotta make sure this is right. Joined by Butler County. Make sure the titles are right. Larry Starnes was last episode, which was yesterday. It was a great episode. Go ahead and check that out. If you don't know me in town right now, I'm actually working on doing a series of legends from Evanston County, which is something where we get the best athletes, former coaches, former players, things like that, to come join us and do a legend series with us where we talk about their stories, memories, things like that they got to experience while they were in Evanston County. That's been doing really good. Got an episode tomorrow at 6. Stephen Smith. Got one Friday, 2 Friday. Wes Vincent, debatably, to a lot of people, the greatest running back in Kentucky football history. Played at Evanston County. And then earlier, we'll have Gary Key that day at about 10 a.m. He's the all-time leading scorer for Evanston County in basketball for boys. So he'll be on there. Saturday and Sunday, I've been talking to a lot of guys. I don't think we have an established date. So I might take that as my little break. I've did about an episode every day this week, but I love it, man. This is the best thing someone can do. It's so fun. Fixing the captions for the post right now. Sorry if I'm kind of boring you guys. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to keep you entertained, but I know a lot of you guys are here to see the guests. They're going to be coming on here shortly once again. Playing the scrimmage right now. There's Trevor DeWeese, grabs the ball, swings it to Breyer. Breyer gets a man jumping in the corner, misses. Rebounded Lawson. Lawson will cross up at the three-point line, gives it to his man Ty Price. Ty gets a man jumping. Ty swings it to Lawson. Lawson for 3, off. Rebounded Trevor, tips it in. 29 people in here so far. Let's read some of the comments we got in here. Bro in Bear County, saw your drink. Yes, I am. A lot of people's wanted me to move here. Come to Barron County. I'm Butler County. If you guys don't know, I'm just going into my junior year this coming year of school, so still got 2 years of school left. Yeah, Butler County has treated me like family, man, since the beginning. There's some great people, great community. Fixing everything on social media again. 33 viewers. Thank you everybody for tuning in here today. Jay Peralta territory. Yeah, this is Rebecca Canton, and I'm Wildcat Country. Yeah, a lot of people tuning in here early, making sure everything has the right names on it. Twitter, unfortunately, Twitter, you have to pay money to go in and edit the names of certain stuff. Unfortunately, I'm going to go off here and I'm going to go back live here in a second. Actually, no, I'm just going to stay on. But on Twitter, the name says the wrong thing. It says I'm on here with Larry Starnes. I need to fix that. It's a mistake on my end. Thank you for all those tuning in, reading some comments. Lavelle Miller joined. I'll go ahead and say this for those watching right now. On Twitter, it says Larry Starnes is the guest today. That's a mistake on my end. I didn't go in there and fix the caption for that. That's on me. On Facebook, it says Butler County. YouTube, it just always says the Joe Show. So I'm sorry about that on Butler County. If you could go on there and repost, share, make sure everybody knows it's with Butler County and not Larry Starnes. Shout out Larry, though. Larry was a great episode. But Larry's not on here with us today, unfortunately. 38 people tuning in here. Thank you, everyone, for coming on. 10 minutes into the stream. Everything's good on Facebook. If I can go, I'm going to restart everything on Twitter. So just dropped in some view counts because I had to turn the Twitters off. But we just went right back live on Twitter, though. So everything should be fixed. Got to check on Facebook. Once again, everyone tuning in right now. Sorry that we're not got anybody back here with me yet. I just read off all my sponsors. If you guys would like to go back and hear about the sponsors, hopefully everyone can hear me too. I've not heard no complaints that nobody can hear me. Trying to stay close to the mic. Like I said, we're here at the basketball practice. They've been running that. Butler County, thing about Butler County is that Butler County is in the top 10 for state preseason. So they're projected to be a top 10 team. I genuinely believe they will be. If you know Butler County last year, they made it to state for the first time in history. Ask that everyone will share because we just lost a big dip in Twitter. A lot of people just got kicked off because we had to go and restart that.
Hey guys,
Basketball on this way.
Brad, this is sharp.
Thank you, everyone, for sharing. Everybody tuning in here. Love the team. You ready?
Yeah,
All right. Don't matter. You're good. I'll move this toward the middle. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the man himself, Ty Price. Ty, so I just got done watching you guys with y'all's basketball camp, doing some scrimmages, getting into it for the off season. So with the work y'all did last year, there's a lot of high stakes riding with you all. I've seen you guys were rated in the top 10 for preseason, like on teams that would make the possibly state, top 10 team in the state. You guys got a tough schedule, got some great teams y'all are going to go up against, lots of things. But I wanted to ask you this. After the Evangel Christian loss, what are some things that you guys kind of pointed on and focused on that you guys want to improve on in the offseason and coming into the next season?
Yeah, I mean, our main focus was just like we're gonna raise expectations this year. Obviously, our main goal last year was to win a region championship, and we feel like this year, our goal was definitely to win a state chip.
Yeah.
So obviously, raising expectations. So that means, in practice, they're being even more hard on us.
Yeah.
Making sure we're staying disciplined and getting in the gym and putting in a lot of work. And we haven't really had everybody so far, except for these last 3 days, because we've had a few injuries this year or this off season. But these last 3 days, when we've got everybody, we've been getting after it. And we've been getting after it and getting better. And we're really happy and ready for next year. We feel like we can do something.
Hey guys, y'all take food. Take as many as you
I'll
want.
ask you this. You got to play in the Puma circuit a lot, and it's still going on, after this. I know Greg told me tomorrow you guys head out toward Memphis. Who was some of the best competition you got to play out over there? And the big thing that I like the most is that you got to play in that Puma circuit with the guy over here on the right. His name's Lawson Rice. He got to play with you over there.
Puma.
Who was some of the best guys you got to go against? I know the Ellises were over there, a lot of things like that.
Yeah, I mean, the Ellis brothers are obviously really good players. Their team is really good as well. But I mean, there's a lot of top guys like Kingston Flemings is a top guard. Then there's like two bigs that are top 10 in their position. I mean, there's Marcus Smart has a team, Fred Van Fleet has a team. So, they got a lot of good players and teams over there. Yeah, come on in here.
Austin, you can join us, man. This all might have to come over to the left, but yeah, I was just mentioning about how you guys were the face of Puma now.
You're the face of it?
Yeah, y'all the face of Puma
Put my
now.
shirt on.
You're good.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a great league, and we just obviously it's great to be able to play with this guy right here. It's Buddy even. Yeah.
I got to ask y'all something. This might have to be something you guys have to think about because it was a while back. But when y'all played Edmonson County in, I believe it was district against Grayson County. Well, actually, no. I'm going to take it back to the home game when you guys played at Edmonson County. You guys beat us by 30. You threw a lob off the backboard. Lawson came in out of nowhere and dunked it, and the crowd kind of exploded, even though we were the home team and you guys were the away team.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. There's no real jealousness between you guys two, selfishness. Usually you see the two best players on the team. Those guys, sometimes will go after each other. There's none of that between y'all. How do y'all build such a great friendship? How do you guys stay so close all throughout the year and just never get mad at each other? It's a hard question.
We've been friends our whole life since second grade, first grade, something like that. So, I mean,
The brothers.
Yeah, basically, like, I don't know. I mean, sometimes we might get mad at each other, but it's not over basketball. It's just like silly stuff. So it just kind of comes with it. I mean, before we was good basketball players, like we were just the best friends.
Yeah.
So now that we're good basketball players, we both want each other to succeed. So we're always rooting for each other.
Yeah. I speak on highlight plays a little bit. How does it feel to see your guys' names out there on Twitter, Facebook, things like that, streams like that? The play Lawson had the block, and Carmelo Anthony was there. The things you guys are doing. How does that feel?
It feels amazing. When I was growing up, I didn't think I'd be doing any of this. I was just a little fat kid running around. I wasn't any good at basketball, and then I kind of had to glow up and grew a little bit and got a little bit better. So it's great to see it now. Yeah, I mean it's obviously kind of something that you work for, and to see your name out there and people talking about you, it kind of just gives you a little extra layer of confidence, and then it shows these other kids, like some of the kids we had at the camp this morning, like. You can have your name out there and do big things even if you're from a small town.
Yeah. I'll talk about this. I know you guys haven't obviously committed yet or made any decisions, but how's the recruiting process been? Is it fun, getting to talk to all these coaches, being around these scouts, guys like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Like, just being able to, like, that's what you work for, like, every day. And then you can see your future kind of unfold when, coaches reach out, especially, like, just when you put in a lot of time, like it makes you feel good to see all them coaches reach out to you, and then I'm coming up closer on making a commitment, but obviously, like, it's just fun. Go ahead, but no, it's fun to, like, go on a visit and see the campus and just get a feel for what it'd be like to go there, and I've just been enjoying the process. Yeah, like you said, it's just fun seeing all your hard work pay off, seeing these coaches reach out and say how much they like your game.
Yeah.
Because we put a bunch of hours in that people don't see. They think we just walk into practice and we come play games, and it's just that easy. But there's a lot more hours of lifting and just working out, training that people don't see, and seeing it all pay off is good.
I won't hold y'all too much longer. I got like 2-3 more questions. How does it feel you guys got to do what y'all did last year? How does it feel to have that community behind you guys? It felt like everybody came and uplifted you guys, came and supported you. State was filled with blue. Region was sold out with Butler County fans. How does that feel?
Amazing. Like you said, we're a small town.
Yeah.
We don't have millions of people in our city or anything. But, I mean, I think at Rupp, we ended up, and the region, we ended up with like half or over half our county there, which is just amazing. And I just want to say thank you to all of them for coming out and supporting. Yeah, I mean, it means a lot to us. Obviously, they help us win games as well. Like in region when, we're playing Catholic and that's their home court and it's filled with blue, like that just gives us an extra layer of confidence to know that they got our back and we got their support. And it means a lot to us and the team. Just, and we appreciate their support. And I mean, they cater meals for us. Like they take care of us, and we appreciate it. I want to have an even better season for them next year.
Yeah, you guys have, like I said, probably the best fan base in I think Kentucky for high school basketball. Y'all have great coaching staff, great people around you guys. What's some goals you guys have for the season to finish it off here?
Win state. Yeah, we're trying to win it all.
Yeah.
I mean, we made it, and now kind of make it farther than what we did last year. Yeah, every year we've raised our expectation, and we feel like this is definitely the year for us. I mean, it's our last year of high school, so we're turning every player too. It's gonna help. So
The only team I think in the state that did that.
yeah, so we're expected. That's our goal for sure, and we're gonna achieve it.
I believe. I believe. Thank you guys for coming
Yes,
on
sir.
here.
Thank
You guys
you.
are welcome back anytime. I'll definitely stay in contact with y'all. I'd like to get those two guys down there toward the end, Trevor and Briar next. But thank you guys again for coming on here. And y'all guys, like I said, are welcome back anytime. And now time to get Briar Griffin and Trevor DeWeese on here.
Yeah, come on, boy. Put that food down.
Do we know where Jay Bird went, Justin?
Jay Bird.
He might have ran away.
He got fooled, but
What's up, Briar? What's up, Trevor?
what's up?
Trevor, we've not been lucky enough to have you on here before, man. This is your first time here. We've had Briar. But Briar, thanks for coming back on here. I asked them a lot of the same questions I'm going to ask y'all, but you guys actually made a big name for yourselves in AAU this year. I've seen you were playing with Premier, I'm pretty sure, Kentucky Supreme, and then you with Griffin. Name some of the competition you guys got to go up against that, and how do you think that really boosted and improved y'all's game?
The competition was a high level. It was fast. In high school, it was a little bit slower. So coming from a fast speed to a slow speed, we're gonna be running teams left and right.
Yep.
And that's why we'll just get easy layups, easy runouts. We're conditioned and ready for this upcoming season.
Pretty much what he said. We was playing on the E40 circuit, so it was pretty good competition. And for me, I get to do a little bit more different stuff.
Yeah.
Playing AAU, I get the ball a little bit more than I do here, which I got to play my certain role here. But it's a little bit different AAU, so it helps me prepare to get better for next year.
I asked Ty and Lawson this, talk about you guys got to go to state. I know it was obviously great because it was the first time you guys ever did it in school history. But how was it? How was the fans being there, people packed out, people getting y'all's name more involved, people knowing more about y'all? How did that just feel as a person and a player?
It was great. It was an awesome feeling. I mean, I've never had that feeling before. Really raised all of our confidence, I would say. Everybody had our backs. Everybody was there cheering. And when I heard them cheering on the court, I just knew I'd give more effort. I'd have given them a reason to come to the game.
Yeah, it meant a lot seeing all our fans show up to every game, away game, packing the region tournament games, and showing up to Rupp, which is far away from Bullitt County. It was awesome.
I'll say this about the competition. Grayson and Evanston County are two talented teams, but they're still younger. You guys bring back everybody. Whitesville, they have a really good coach, but the talent sometimes is said not there. But, any team can really give y'all a good game any day of the week. But is y'all's goal once again, to absolutely just sweep through the district and region? And is there any teams that you guys maybe have selected out, like some games y'all are ready for, certain teams, or, you're going to take every game the same?
We're going to take every game the same. We're just trying to get better.
Yeah.
Like you said, running through it, we're going to try to do that again.
Try to sweep.
We're not going from up here to down here.
Yeah.
So we're just going to keep moving forward and getting better. Selected teams we're looking just at bigger teams that's not close.
Yeah.
Like St. X, all them big schools, like Spain.
I'd say take every game the same because if we play how we're supposed to play, then I say we have
y'all can beat anybody.
Anybody. So I say.
I won't hold you guys too much longer. You guys are coming off a historic season, and I'm a genuine believer for myself, and I think everyone really believes it. I think you guys do too, that this next season can be even greater. You guys can go even farther. I know the goal for most of y'all is to win state.
Yes, sir.
You'll have the community there with you. You have a great coaching staff. I mentioned that. Is there any select personal goals you guys want to work on and get better individually?
Yes, sir. I just want to improve my skill set and get stronger. We're going to be playing even bigger players as we go up.
Yeah.
District might not be.
Yeah.
But region, I'm going to have to be way stronger, way more physical. And state, I'm going to have to give my all. I'm going to have to be as strong as I can be and use my body a lot because there's going to be a lot of contact and no calls.
Yeah.
For sure, get stronger and get my shot better, high percentage, and do what coach needs me to do to help the team get better.
I'll ask this last thing. How does it feel to be able to see all these kids in the community? I think Coach said that there was like over 90 kids that signed up. There were so many people here. How does it feel to have those kids, I wouldn't say idolize, but y'all are such influential figures to them, looking up to y'all, mentioning y'all, all of them supporting you when y'all were at y'all's highest point. How does that feel to be able to influence and encourage these kids to keep working, get better at basketball, kind of look up to you guys in a way?
It feels awesome just to give back because I mean they did so much for us,
Yeah.
always being there for us, always being our hype man. So just to give back at least a little bit, like makes me feel special. Yeah, it feels special because at one point we was where they was at.
Yeah.
We looked up to people like that. So look where we're at now. So if they look up to us and we teach them things, they can be where we're at in the next few years.
If there's anything you guys want to end off here, say anything, tell people come to the games, feel anything like that. Yes, Mike is y'all's. Y'all can say anything y'all want to head it out here.
Yes, sir. I just want to say be ready for a great season and thank you for all your support. Thank y'all for all your support and showing out to every game last year and hoping for a good season this year.
Yeah. Well, I want to say thank you again for y'all too for coming on
Yes,
here.
sir.
Y'all are welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
And let's see if we can get Coach Docker over here
Yes, sir.
next, man.
Yo, Doc. Go. Where's Doc? We beat you, Coach.
I was in my own little world, man. I get
You're
stuff
good.
here and there.
We got to run that
Hey, see you, Greg. See you, Ty. Hey, thanks. This won't be the last time we see each other.
See you, Coach.
Hey,
See you, bro.
Coach Docker, it's been a little bit. You came back on here region for the region championship when you guys played OCAP. How have you been since then?
Busy.
Busy.
It hasn't stopped much. We've been organizing camps and summer schedules and putting a schedule together for next year. So really hasn't been any downtime yet.
Yeah. I asked the players this, but I want to ask you this. Being the coach, I think you even said on Twitter, someone said there was like over 90 kids sign up to play in this camp.
Yeah, we had a really good group of young kids. There was about 30, 35 of them, and then our older kids came in and they filled the gap. So it's a fun time. All the parents complimented us, so that always makes
good.
things
Always
good when the
helps.
parents are happy. Yeah.
I'll ask you this because one thing that the community has been great, but you have been great to me, Coach. Greg has been great to me. I think Coach Fleener, how's it feel to have such a good coaching staff? Because I was able to watch you guys play all day, and like maybe if you're taking a step back, maybe not talking as much, Coach Fleener steps up, Greg steps up. How's it feel to have that good of a coaching staff?
I mean, that's what every coach wants.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to have guys that you feel comfortable in. But you also have to have guys that are comfortable speaking of.
Yeah.
That's one of the things. Like my son is just getting into coaching, and it's one thing I continue to tell him. It's like be vocal. So when you see something, let them know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen him here, and Greg pointed it out. Will he be helping you guys out more this season?
Yeah, this year he'll actually be able to be on the official staff this year. Yeah.
That's great. I asked everybody about this, and we were talking about this crazy on region, talking about the support that everyone was coming and giving y'all, and then the amount of people that came to the championship game, and then the amount of people that showed up at state. How does it feel to have that community behind y'all? Because the amount of posts I've seen, the amount of people who's came up, talked to me about it, people who's commented, people who's ready for even just us talking right now. How does it feel to have this good of a community? Because I said it earlier, and it might have been a bold statement, but I think it's true. You guys have the best community, I think, in Kentucky when it comes to high school basketball.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it multiple times. I knew that they would show up, and I knew they would be supportive. But the amount of support, when we played the regional tournament, I mean, that was just, I mean, it was beyond what I even imagined. And they showed up after the regional championship game. Morgantown was just plumb full that night. And then at Rupp, you would begin to look around. It's like, all right, we would look in this corner, and there would be a large group of Butler County people, and then in the opposite corner. But yeah, I mean, they're great. I think they were hungry, for something that had never happened. And I think now that that's the expectation. I think it's going to be really amazing if we're able to do it again to see what might happen even beyond last year.
I know you all are really big, firm believers that will happen again. That's what y'all probably push for every day, I would assume. What's some goals coming into this next season?
Well, the goal for us, it really never changes as far as what we expect from ourselves. It's just day by day, let's get better. Let's improve. Put ourselves in a position at the end of the season where we have an opportunity to do something special. We do believe that if we can get back there, that that we have the talent and we have the team that can compete.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we competed well last year. We had a few mishaps here or there along the way that could have two or three things could have changed the outcome of that game. So, that is the expectation for us.
Yeah. Greg had mentioned to me some things. You guys got a really good schedule coming ahead. Y'all play some good teams, but you guys were ranked to a lot of people in the top 10, top 5 best teams going into this season in the state. There's going to be a lot of teams going after y'all. A lot of teams wanting to beat y'all. Y'all are going to deal with probably lots of adversity. But speak a little bit on the district and region. I know you guys last year, y'all swept it. You guys didn't lose a game. Is that another goal to do that again?
Well, I mean, is that what we want to do? Yes. But when the season sets out, do we sit here and look at it and say, okay, that is what we want to win the region.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. We want to win the district, and then we want to win the region, and then march on. I don't usually set a goal, wins and losses.
Yeah.
I've never been that way. It's just let's just put ourselves in a position where we have an opportunity to do something special. 21 seasons are great, but if you tell me that I can win 16 games and win a state championship, I'm okay with that. That's fine with me. So just put ourselves in the right position every day to be able to win every game. That is what we want to do. We want to win every game.
I want to ask you this. We talked to you about it, me and Jonathan, when we were on the show last time. Is there we got a lot of younger guys in here. You've been around with these younger kids. What's a piece of advice that you would give to these younger athletes? Either if they're going into middle school, going into high school, just now picking up a basketball, what's some advice you would give to those kids?
I think our seniors did a really good job sharing advice with both groups, and I think several of them kind of hit on it. Don't take these opportunities for granted. A lot of times we think in life, well, I can get serious about it later on. I've got all kinds of time. If you really want to be good, the younger that you start, the better chance that you give yourselves to be a really quality basketball player. And it's a lot of hard work. I know people look at guys like Ty and they think, oh, he's really good. Listen, I mean, he is in the gym all the time, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, even after a practice.
Yeah.
So it takes dedication. It takes a lot of hard work. It takes working through soreness, or when you could just be sitting at home playing a video game or whatever. You have to get out and work on your skill, work on your craft. That would always be one thing that I would say. But I would also always say this too. I'm a Christian. I'm a born again believer. I think that faith can carry you a long way, and if you'll put your faith first, and that'll be your priority, and everything else will line up.
I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on here again. I'm sure you're as busy as it gets, but I wanted to talk to you for a little bit. You're welcome back anytime. I probably will be able to be back here at these games watching, maybe even set up, do some stuff like this again. I want to thank y'all for letting me come over here and watch this. It was a great time. And thank you for being on here.
We appreciate everything that you do, man.
You're welcome. Okay, that was Coach Dockery, guys, once again. Thank you once again for everything y'all did. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. And we're going to end it off here. We got to talk to everybody, every starter, I believe. Yeah, every starter besides Jay Bird. He ran out of here pretty quick.
Did he really?
Yeah, he ran out of here pretty quick. But he was our last episode when we were with you guys. So once again,